here at Farnborough, just ahead of our Everything Electric live show, and we've taken the opportunity to put two EVs head to head, two EVs that might be in your hypothetical electric vehicle shopping basket. We have the Geely EX5 and the Jaecoo J5, and here to help me make this comparison is of course our lovely expert from Octopus Electric Vehicles. Welcome to Everything Electric. So, we don't have very much time because these cars are so in demand for test drives. But before we get into it, can you just tell us, why do you know so much about cars?
So I am Procurement Director at Octopus Electric Vehicles. Basically what that means, I buy all the cars for our business and for our customers. So very cool, I get to travel the world, drive lots of new product, test product and make sure that it's fit for our customers.
Well, so these are two very, very interesting cars and they're very comparable because let's just get those stats out of the way. They both have roughly 60 kilowatt hour-ish battery, so not massively huge, both a range of around 250 miles, give or take, and they're a very similar price point. Let's get into it. What do you think of this one?
Geely, for those that don't know, obviously, you probably know Imogen, they are the overarching parent company of businesses such as Polestar, Lotus, Volvo. So already they know how to build cars.
They absolutely know how to build cars. And if you're like, oh, haven't ever heard of Geely before, you've certainly experienced Geely technology 100%. In other of those brands. Yeah.
Definitely. And you can see that coming through actually in a lot of the tech. The tech that you see inside here, very similar to what you'll see in a Polestar, Lotus and Volvo.
And what do you think in terms of the design, the look, the feel?
I like it. So it's very spacious. When you get inside it, there's a lot of space inside this car. And actually the interior, the passenger seat, they're all heated and ventilated. It's also got a zero gravity seats. So there's a nice little leg rest that comes out and you can lie back. It is very comfortable inside there.
Which actually, if you are charging and you want to sit back and read a book for a bit, that's perfect. It's a really nice feature.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to this one. So lots of people have been saying, hang on a second, is that a Range Rover in disguise? But there is actually something a little bit more sophisticated going on here.
There is. So for those that don't know, so Jaecoo and Omoda actually, their overarching parent company is Chery or Chery International. And actually in China, they have the sole distribution rights to be able to produce and make Jaguar Land Rover products in China.
Yeah.
So when people say it looks like a Range Rover, because it probably is.
Yeah. So it does look very much like a Range Rover, however, very different price point from a Range Rover.
It's about a quarter of the price. You probably have about 4 of these for the same price of a Range Rover.
And the interesting thing is that when you open the doors, it does feel like it's price point, but when you're inside, the technology, the thoughtfulness of the design, it does suddenly feel that much more premium. So it is a bit of a weird kind of paradox that you kind of have to get your head around.
Definitely, 100%. And I think the car design in particular, so this was, the design around the Jaecoo J5 is very much about outdoors and it's also about animals. So for those, pretty sure you've got a dog. I think you said you actually have 2 now,
I've got 2 dogs.
Two dogs. So actually, this is super animal friendly. The materials are scratch resistant. There is, it's almost like helps with stopping mold and stuff in the seats.
Yeah.
It is really been catered towards animals and the outdoors.
Do you know what? I think that is really interesting because both these cars are pretty big. And if you're buying a big car, because we so often advocate for smaller, lighter, more efficient on this channel.
Yep.
And if you have a bigger car, I think it's either because, you've got big children or you have got many dogs to ferry around.
I have the big children, you have the big dogs.
Yeah. And that helps, you need something that can ferry around safely. Yeah. Now, these are very similar. What do you think would be the clincher between the two?
So actually, if you think about one of the previous episodes we filmed around tech, the Geely's got a head-up display, which I know you love.
I do.
So actually, I think in terms of tech, I think the Geely actually probably just about clinches it. But in terms of fun and coolness, the Jaecoo J5, there's a karaoke function. So if you love a bit of a sing-along, you can have some karaoke in the car. So yeah, tech's very similar, but I think in terms of if you're really into the tech, I think the Geely just about clinches it for me.
And I do think that it feels like it's ever so slightly more refined. Yeah. So we've got a little bit of higher degree of refinement, head-up display, tech features, fantastic. Or fun dogs karaoke of this one. Yeah. And if you love a Range Rover, you basically get a Range Rover for a quarter of the price.
Basically, yeah. And I mean, there's other things like that. They've both got things like they've both got massive panoramic roofs that go all the way to the back. The Geely's got a panoramic roof and a sunroof. So it is both very similar, but they are both great cars.
Well, on the channel, we are going to be doing much more in-depth reviews of both these cars, so I would encourage the audience to look out for both of those. But in the meantime, thank you so much for sharing your expertise. And yeah.
Thanks for having me.
No, thank you. Please do let us know what you think in the comments. Please do like and subscribe. And if you have been, thank you for watching.